Hello, I'm Rella B. I am an authortainer, if you will, and I'm sure you're wondering, what do you mean by authortainer? I am a kid lit authortainer, meaning I have children's books. I also create a YouTube channel, which is all kid literacy based. I have other authors send me their books. I read them to kids, and we do ASL, Spanish, and fun movement lessons in correlation to their books as well. It is super fun. I am very, very passionate about literacy for children. And one of the reasons is because I used to work for Washoe County School District, not only as an educator, but also on the district level in the technology department, where I was made privy to the fact that third grade reading levels are correlated to imprisonment rates. And that absolutely broke my heart because I wanted to know, why is it, if we know that a child's success with reading in third grade could correlate to their failure and possible imprisonment for the rest of their life? If we know this fact, why are we not having more intervention come in the form of literacy entertainment or literacy engagement? And that is one of the biggest reasons why now I am here as an advocate for not only regular reading literacy, but also literacy in the form of financial literacy, because that is another thing that many adults struggle with because it's not something that's so commonplace in schools or in families to talk about. Not everybody knows how to manage their own financial gains. Not everybody knows that we can go and invest our money into a stock market. And not even if people do know that, they don't know maybe the best way to do it. So I have become a authortainer to be able to combine all of my many passions in one format, one platform, and hopefully get all of these things across the nation of America. So I apologize for you to be seeing me like this today. I'm a little bit under the weather, and I wanted to get this to you as far as a video to explain the many things that I do, but I do have a lot of books that tackle different topics such as self-love, financial literacy, familial gratitude, and next year in 2025, I do have a book that is going to be coming out that is all about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. I'm very excited about this book because it's going to be super fun, and the workshop that correlates with it is going to be even more fun. I cannot wait for it. I'm undergoing a lot of training to be able to participate in this and be able to hold these fun workshops for anywhere from pre-K to 12th grade. It just depends on the needs of the child and the language that I'll be delivering the presentation in. But I would love to know, if you're a fellow author, do you consider yourself an entertainer as well? Because as an author, I do consider myself an entertainer because primarily I am there to entertain children as my audience with words and also their parents. But as a presenter, I want to entertain the people that I'm presenting with, not only the children, but also their teachers as well. I want to be able to provide resources, tools, and many other things to be able to provide entertainment beyond just my visit with them. And that is the biggest reason why I decided to have an audio podcast for early readers and a YouTube channel for early readers as well. The YouTube channel is very visually based. We learn a lot of things that are hands-on, movements like sign language. We also learn how to say different words in Spanish as well. And then we do a lot of reflecting afterwards, and we get to see all of the fun illustrations on the screen. However, with the audio podcast, we do have a lot of different authors come on and dissect their work for us. And that's for a little bit of an older demographic, which would be, I would say, from about 4 to 9 years old. And you can listen to Reading with Rella B, my podcast, anywhere the podcast streams, as well as any of the children dedicated podcast platforms such as Yodo, Kidstopia, and Kids Podcast app. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have ever wondered about branding or evergreen content for your kids' branded podcast or your children's books, please reach out to me at rellabooks.com or RELLABBOOKS anywhere on your social media platforms, and I would be willing to do a full dissection of your personal brand and understand how I perceive your brand, because it is so important for us to understand how our brands are recognized by the general public and by other authors as well. Because I personally have a fun and silly brand, and I wear lots of bright colors. Right now, my hair is a little bit frizzy, which I don't normally have, but I'm under the weather. I have COVID, and I am very, very transparent with that as well. I am very transparent. I am very aware of how I appear in different literacy spaces, and it's important to know. Are you someone that always shows up polished, prim, proper? Then maybe you don't want to show up sick on camera. Maybe that would diminish your brand a little bit. But because I'm very authentic, grassroots, I want to make sure that people understand that it is okay to be authentically yourself and reach out to people at the level that you're at. I do not believe that because I am sick right now that I cannot relay my message to you. And so that's why I show up here authentically myself, ready to help you with anything that you are here trying to accomplish, whether that's branding, evergreen content, or possibly your own self-publishing journey. I would love to hear from you, even if it's just words of encouragement or you need a little bit of a moment to vent. I would love to hear from you. So I will hear from all of you guys later. Again, you can reach me at info@rellabbooks.com and I will personally respond. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you for the rest of the RV Book Fair. Toodles!